Hello everyone, I'm Jessica Blackbird. Welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.
Tonight, new questions surrounding the heartbreaking death of this little boy, Eli. The 6-year-old was found dead Friday in Mound, his mom now charged in his murder. And as the tributes and memorials for Eli grow, family members say they had repeatedly expressed concern for his safety, and this never should have happened.
Jennifer Hoff got a hold of new court documents detailing those concerns.
At a vigil in the western suburb of Spring Park, a community comes together.
It helps people get through this.
Flowers and cards left to remember 6-year-old Eli Hart, whose mother is accused of killing him. Documents alleging Hulissa Thaler shot him up to 9 times. His body and a shotgun found in the trunk of the car she was driving that police pulled over near here on Friday.
I can't even tell you how many times we expressed our concerns.
Eli's father's fiance telling KARE 11 Dakota County Social Services took custody of the child in January of 2021 because of Thaler's deteriorating mental health and alleged drug use. New court documents show the county in fact filed a child in need of protection or service, otherwise called CHIPS.
Yet they continued to push forward, stating that a CHIPS case and the CPS's goal is to reunite the child with the mother.
The documents show 2 months ago then Eli's father filed a petition to get custody after Josephson said the county granted Thaler unsupervised visits.
I am beyond frustrated that the system failed Eli. And that's why I'm speaking out.
Thaler is in custody facing a murder charge, while a boy known for his big smile and love of fishing is gone.
According to the criminal complaint, Thaler had recently wanted to learn how to use a gun, so she went with a friend to the gun range. Court documents say she would often carry a shotgun out of her apartment wrapped in a gray blanket. A gray blanket was also located in the trunk during the traffic stop. On Friday, authorities released search warrants in the investigation, which includes the Orono Police Department, Ministry of Police, the Hennepin County Sheriff's Office, and Hennepin County Medical Examiner's Office. The search warrants indicate that an Orono officer noted that Thaler's vehicle had its back window smashed out and was driving on the rim of the front driver's side tire. Now that is a really crazy person. You're driving on a rim. The officer noted that there was also a bullet hole in the rear passenger seat. The officer noted that Thaler looked disheveled and had what appeared to be blood on her hands and face and in the back of the vehicle as well. When asked about the appearance of the blood in the back of the vehicle, the warrant says she blamed it on a variety of things, including that she had been carrying deer meat from a butcher in her car and that it was menstrual blood. The documents indicate that while officers were working to determine if the vehicle had been involved in an incident, Thaler grew impatient, cold, and refused to sit in a squad. Police released her from the scene and took her home. Only after she left the scene did they discover the body in the vehicle's trunk. When officers went to arrest Thaler at her apartment, they found that she had placed the clothes she was wearing in the washing machine and was trying to leave on foot. If convicted, she could face up to 40 years in prison. So, Hulissa Thaler is 28 years old. She's got a $2 million bond set, and her medical records show that she has had mental issues for a very long time. She's been in and out of mental institutions since the age of 13. She's been repeatedly treated for drug and alcohol abuse. She's lived on the streets. And the father of the child has been trying to get custody because she's lost the child twice. Only on May 10th, she was granted custody, full custody of the child, despite testimony from her family members who told the court officials they were afraid Thaler was a danger to Eli. This woman shot her child several times. I read somewhere it was up to 9 times, but I'm not sure. The police found brain matter all over the car, and all over the clothes that she was trying to wash. They made the grave mistake of giving this woman custody of the child, and they're going to have to live with that. So many times, kids' best interests are not put forward. It's always, let's try to get the child back to the mother. I mean, story time, something that is in my life that I saw with my own two eyes. A family member has a child who I saw bruises on this little 3-year-old child, and I reported it. Nothing was done. The child was put back into the custody of the mother and was always seen with bruising, and nothing was ever done. Thank God the child was not killed. But this happens way too often, where it's almost like they don't care. There are so many family members who would be willing to take these kids in until the mother can get her act right. But if your child's already been taken from you twice and you suffer with these problems since you were 13 years old, there's no way that child should have been put back in her care. And to be honest, this is just my opinion, but she had to have been very clear on what she was doing, because she lied about it. She said that it was her period. She'd taken a tampon out. She told that to the police. Okay, there's blood all over your car. Does it make sense? Then she says, I had deer meat in the back from the butcher. There's no way, with all those holes in her car and driving on a rim, that they should have taken her home. They took her home. They drove her home. And only after they searched the car and found the poor little baby's body. Now, she lied. She tried to leave her home. She was trying to escape punishment. She was running. So she knew what she did, in my opinion. And she deserves to stay. If she's saying that she's crazy, put her somewhere. Put her somewhere for the criminally insane, and do not let her ass out. Because if she's that criminally insane, then she's going to hurt someone else. So put her up and throw away the damn key. Yeah, she deserves therapy if she really is crazy. I think she is, but she was, in my opinion, she had a moment of clarity, enough clarity to try to lie about what she did. Now, the other thing that I read was that she was always lying on the father about abuse and then telling the truth later, and she'd been trying to keep the father away from the child. So they were in the middle of a custody battle. She could have killed him because of that, because she was angry about the father wanting him. So there are so many what ifs and, could have, should have in this situation. I'm going to keep up with the story. I want to see what happens to her. They need to put her away and throw away the key. That's my opinion. Tell me what you guys think about it in the comments. And once again, excuse my voice. I'm just getting over COVID, and my throat is still hurting a little bit. So it's kind of hoarse. Anyway, like, share, subscribe. Thank you.